Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Very excited to be here today because I have some information that's going to help you guys immensely on your lifting journey. Whether you are bodybuilding for size or whether you are looking to do powerlifting as far as increasing strength, doesn't matter. These Versa grips are what we're going to be talking about today. The only thing that stays consistent is the grind. Keep on grinding. These are probably one of the best investments I've ever made in my life, next to my Revive Recovery Care Compression System, which we will be talking about in a little bit because this video is sponsored by Mueller Sports, but more about Mueller Sports later. I got these Versa Grips Extremes about 2 months ago. I made an initial video on these amazing lifting straps, talking to you guys about the benefits of them. And today we're gonna essentially get a little bit deeper into the benefits of me using these for every single piece of training that I've been doing for the last about 2 months, okay? Whether it's squats, whether it's curls, it doesn't matter what it is, I use these. When you use these, very important, I need to mention this, that the one with the tag that says right naturally goes on your right wrist. When you are doing a pulling movement, very important, because a lot of people use these wrong, you must take the bar and wrap this around the bar like this. So now the bar is sitting between this when you're doing a pulling movement. When you're doing a pushing movement, the bar can be here, okay? It's not that much of a big deal when you're doing a pushing movement. It's when you're doing pulling movements that these will really shine. Let's talk about progressive overload. A lot of people have mentioned in my previous videos that they see a huge difference in my size compared to more recent videos. That's because with these Versa grips, I have literally been able to increase progressive overload by like 5 pounds minimum on every single exercise. I'm not joking. You can go from overnight, at least in my experience, and again, I'm not getting paid to talk about these, you can go 5 pounds heavier on like any random movement overnight. So automatically you are progressive overloading compared to where you were at. So naturally you're gonna grow a lot from that. That's gonna be a big deal to your training. You're gonna be able to add more muscle, add more strength because of these, and because of these you'll be able to continue to add more because these are gonna help you to become bigger and stronger faster. I am so much less fatigued when using these because a lot of the time when you're training, a large majority of your strength is coming from your grip strength, at least with me. I can talk for myself. Naturally, if you're holding a weight, the first group of muscles and tendons and ligaments are coming from here because you're holding that weight here. It all starts from here. These will essentially allow you to bypass your grip, bypass all of this. Now, are you still using it? Of course, you're still using it. Yeah, you're still using it. But you can, let me put it like this. I can be doing a seated row and essentially let my fingers go. As long as this is attached to my wrist and around that bar, I can essentially open up my hands and continue to do that movement with extreme power and extreme safety without even holding this, essentially. Now, I'm not telling you not to hold it. Don't listen to me. Don't do that. Because if you get hurt, it's going to be on me. Don't do that. But I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you the truth that these are an investment that I should have made a very long time ago. Because for a very long time, I was of the mind that if I can't do it without help, if I can't lift a certain amount of weight without help, I should not be lifting that weight. And while I do understand that mindset, when you plateau and you're not going anywhere and you're not able to continue to do the thing you love and see progress, well, that's really irritating. Not only that, if you have problems like I do as far as tennis elbow or grip strength problems, forearm problems. At one point in time, I was able to grow my forearms double the size they are now. Double the size, where I would walk down the street and literally people would be like, what do you do for your forearms? No joke. The only problem that came along with that was that dedicated training for my forearms was that I got extremely bad tennis elbow and flare-ups all throughout my forearm. So I don't have the best genetics, I guess, when it comes to my forearms in that regard, in terms of healing. But with this, it doesn't matter. You can bypass your forearms. You can do what you need to do. You can train heavier almost practically overnight. Overnight, guys. I mean, this is just incredible. Now, speaking of healing, something that you guys want to look into is the Revive Recovery Compression System by Mueller Sports. Mueller Sports has an incredible device among the many things that they sell. All pre-workout, post-workout, recovery, warm-up equipment that they have on their website. The huge selection, the vast selection that they have the Revive Recovery System. This system is going to help you with your upper body and your lower body to be able to train more often, giving it your all every single session, because it's going to help you to reduce inflammation, promote healing, amongst a myriad of other things. So I highly recommend checking out the link in the description. It'll take you over to Mueller Sports and give you a discount on their products in order for you to be able to be the best that you can be. They've been around since 1955, helping athletes and the everyday guy like myself be the best they can be every single day. This is one of the best investments I've ever made in my life, and I highly recommend you guys to check into this. Now, I bought these on Amazon. I will leave the link in the description for the exact supplier that I bought them from. These are the extremes. They have different models. These are supposed to be for people who are training like all the time, which is me. That's me. I'm training like 2 hours a day, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. So I wanted the heavy duty ones. These for sure have to be in your arsenal when it comes to your training. I'm telling you, they may not be the most comfortable things in the world. They certainly aren't the most uncomfortable. But when you recognize what these tools can do for you, man, you will wonder how you ever train without them. But just remember that because these are taking the stress off of your forearms will suffer in terms of growth and strength. Therefore, you have to do a dedicated exercise, some exercises without it, perhaps, or a dedicated exercise for your forearms if you want to maintain and continue to grow your forearms and your grip strength and things like that. But when it comes to being powerful, when it comes to being capable, when it comes to longevity, these have to be a tool in your arsenal. And I'm not getting paid by the company. I'm just being honest with you guys. This has helped me to get past the plateau of which I've been at for quite a long time. Let me tell you, training seems easy now. And yet, you see the growth. You guys can physically see that my body's getting bigger, that I'm in a much better mood now because I can see the progress. I mean, I'm upping the weight like crazy. So these are a huge part in that. And I'm telling you, they make training very, very fun. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you all at the next video. Hope everybody's well.